melted her heart. Dan, who do you think has had the best answer so far tonight?
Due to my love for meatballs, I'd say Zeta Fasai.
I think he was a little biased on that one. Alrighty, let's get our next contestant, Miss Kappa Kappa Gamma, Izzy Connolly.
Is your average all-American girl, a sophomore at Lafayette who hails from the Frank H. Lurch Junior House, formerly known as Kappa Kappa Gamma. She made a grilled wrap and navigate through the sea of snack food in 9 seconds flat. Izzy has more Twitter followers than Rihanna. She gets Haley's basement office.
We hope everyone had a successful homecoming weekend.
And if you haven't, you're probably not alone.
This weekend was kicked off with a trip to the thrift store.
And our campus was then polluted with patterned sweaters of the 90s, suspenders, lobster hats, neon anything, and garments of the like.
When this became appropriate, we have no idea.
Due to the growing popularity of this trend, the trustees have considered changing the mascot to Bill Cosby and Jean Overall's celebrity.
And thanks to Trustee Bear security, few incidences affected the fun on March Field. But securing the bathrooms of Deacon Fireside remained their top priority.
Referee Team Fordham, 45-24. If you did not make it to the game, as few of us did, worry not.
The quarterback threw a lot of yards, and fortunately enough, somebody managed to be there to catch them.
This Monday concludes Greek Week, and if you missed it, like all of Kappa did, we would like to congratulate Alpha Phi for their flag football victory over Pi Phi.
We would also like to acknowledge and thank the Fireside, DG, and Pi Phi teams for displaying their enthusiasm with not one but 2 banners in Fahrenheit.
Zate, we applaud you for your $90 and change. A for effort.
Many thanks to Pan Hellenic Council.
In other Greek news, we still have yet to know what the Interfraternal Council is.
Who is on IFC?
This week in Lower Faranon news, despite violent riots outside the staff entrance of Faranon, Sodexo was forced to raise the meal equivalents by a detrimental 10 cents.
False.
The sorority lower lunch remains popular and has yet to dwindle.
Watch our lunchtime report on the traffic lines in Lower.
In other news, Vanessa of Gilbert's Cafe is suing Don Juan's for their profits of Mexican food gained after the hours of 12 and 2 a.m.
And on the forefront of animal rights, PSAFE has allowed the squirrels to reign free while cracking down on the increased skunk and raccoon population.
Remains a concern despite the decrease in squirrel attacks.
If bitten and experiencing symptoms including foaming at the mouth, excessive drooling, delirium, hallucinations, seek help from nearest clinic.
Warning, Bailey's will just tell you to sleep it off.
In construction news, construction has been postponed. Yet again.
In academic news, Mikhail Gorbachev came to speak at Lafayette this past week.
For the event, Kirby Gym turned from a poorly ventilated mecca of sweat to an even more poorly ventilated mecca of sweat, but complete with bright lights and silk blue curtains.
Despite a lack of oxygen, there were only 23 faintings and 1 recorded seizure.
And we just heard from his people, and he thanks President Weiss for his Lafayette leopard football jersey.
In other campus news, there has been several laptop thefts in Skillman Library.
Really? Laptop thief? Really? I'm working away and I get up to go to the bathroom and I come back to see that my entire life's work is gone. Really?
I mean, really?
enthusiastic, charming, intense, handsome, and gentle. These are the words used to describe the Greek god of Delta Upsilon. What's the difference between Hercules and Matt Argento? Matt Argento is actually a god. Born and raised on the streets of Pittsburgh, he was recently promoted to squad leader of his ROTC platoon due to his incredible patriotism. In fact, his favorite food is terrorists. We even heard that Captain America dressed up as Matt Argento for Halloween. Do you remember where you were the night Osama bin Laden was pronounced dead? If you answered being inspired by a moment of silence on March Field, this gentleman in front of you is the man to thank. Yes, this immortal hunk standing before you has more history to his name than any of the Olympian gods themselves. A meteor didn't kill the dinosaurs, Matt Argento did.
Dances from the heart and has been known to make grown men cry due to her graceful moves. Ladies and gents, brace yourself. It's Austin Denisuk in the flesh.
Gina Minaj is about as typical as they come. She was born on a cruise ship, and after one look at her, her parents decided to try again, and so they threw her into the ocean. She was recovered by a friendly pack of dolphins and spent her first 16 years as a mermaid. It was her obsessive search for a boyfriend that led her to Lafayette College, as she picked up on the set of preppy rich boys who would inherit Daddy's company.
Hi everyone, I'm Sophia Grace. And I'm Rosie, and we're going to be rapping Nicki Minaj Super Bass. Hit it. I said, excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my, you're like Pelican Fly. I mean, you're so shy, I'm loving your tie. You're like slicker than the guy with a thing on his eye. Oh, yes I did. Somebody please tell me who the F.I. is. I am Nicki Minaj, and I can do that. Back, hoops up, trust the news. Running away. Feel like a drum, and it's coming iced tea.
Fair enough. All right. One more round of applause for Miss Alpha Phi. Sorry.
You guys both have to look at the camera and wave. There you go.